You are lying flat on a bench, holding 80 pounds of iron directly over your face. You bought a cheap pair of adjustable dumbbells online because they looked exactly like the premium brand but cost a fraction of the price. You think you made a brilliant financial decision. Instead, you are holding a ticking medical emergency. The home fitness industry is flooded with identical knockoffs that rely on a highly dangerous, invisible mechanical flaw. When you twist the dial on a cheap adjustable dumbbell, you assume you are locking solid iron directly to solid iron. You are completely wrong. You are actually relying on a paper-thin wheel of cheap nylon plastic hiding deep inside the handle. Every single time you finish a heavy set and drop the weights back into their plastic cradle, you rarely align them perfectly. When you force the heavy handle down at a slight angle, raw kinetic energy transfers directly into those fragile plastic teeth. You cannot see the damage, but microscopic fractures instantly spiderweb through the internal locking mechanism. Weeks go by, the plastic slowly degrades, then, right in the middle of a heavy press, the mechanical tension peaks. The severely fractured plastic tooth violently snaps under the extreme gravitational load. The lock completely fails, and a sharp iron plate free falls directly onto your skull. In the United States, the Consumer Product Safety Commission constantly issues massive federal recalls on cheap imported dumbbells because these internal plastic brackets suddenly explode mid-lift. In Germany, premium home equipment must pass brutal safety certifications, proving the internal locking pins are machined from solid, unbreakable steel. But unregulated online shell companies actively choose cheap plastic to drastically lower shipping weight, painting it silver to perfectly mimic steel and deceive your eyes. You must inspect your weights right now using the strict rotational test. Take every iron plate off the handle, look directly inside the central dial. If the tiny tabs that hold the heavy iron are made of black plastic, you are holding a ticking time bomb. You must never lift those weights vertically over your face ever again. Test the auditory feedback. When you turn the dial, if the click sounds dull or the handle physically wiggles, the internal teeth are already fractured. A true heavy-duty system uses a solid steel-on-steel locking pin that sounds exactly like a heavy bank vault. If this breakdown saved you from a devastating facial injury, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share this immediately. I deeply appreciate your time. Plastic teeth hide the micro-fractures. Uneven racking crushes the internal dial. Gravity exposes the cheap nylon. Silver paint mimics the solid steel. The lock fails when tension peaks. Check your adjustable dumbbells immediately. Are the internal locking tabs made of actual steel, or are they just painted plastic? Let me know below. Thanks a lot for watching.